that there is a broken clip from a camera backpack. Plastic clips bother me. This here is a plastic tab to loop your finger in to do the zip up. That is broken. That bothers me. This here is actually alright. This is its tripod's mounting system, but it's plastic clips and there's a few of them, and I think that could be better. I use camera backpacks a lot. Hiking, every day for work. I thrash them, I love them, I enjoy buying new ones, and I now have what I feel might be the best one I have ever seen. One of my favourite things about this bag is its modular system. Now quite a lot of other bags I've used have a modular system, but they were a pain in the butt to use. For example, this bag here had this modular system, this other bag inside of it. And anyway, this here is its lid. That is not much. You can't just pull these, you've actually got to push these in like this to do it up like that, and that's as secure as it gets. It has two handles, whip-de-doo, not good enough. The modular system for this bag is perfect little other bags, another module. I love it. This is the large, this is the medium, they do a small which I believe is half the size of this. I use this one for medium format gear and sound gear. I use this one for my video photo gear. Actually, on this modular system, some of you might be bothered by zips inside of zips. This here actually has a perfect fold in it. So you can just go like that. And if you want, you can have it underneath there. What I do is I just don't do the zip up. I just go like that and close it up. But actually, while I'm in here, there are two parts that make inside of these little modules even better. One, Velcro on pockets. I have memory cards inside of this one, and inside these pockets are little elastic loops if you need to secure something a bit more inside of them. But that's all very well and nice. This. Now each module, or each of these two modules, came with two each of these. This might look like a kind of normal Velcro divider. However, what's awesome about this is when you Velcro it in space like that, it becomes a shelf. And that there can snap up or snap down. And so you can use it for smaller items. I actually have these in the corner of my bag with this folded down with my memory cards under one and my batteries under the other to create little internal secure areas. So in this one here I keep memory cards, it's a little memory card wallet, shelf down. And this one here should be batteries. I keep my batteries, pop them in there, that little shelf down, secure. Nothing moves, very modular, and that there let me fit everything inside of here without even having to need memory cards and batteries for this kit in the master bag. In the master bag I can have different things. So that there is one mostly video module. This here ends up being a photo module or a sound module depending on what I'm doing. Because of clever little shelves and a modular system that actually works, best modular system ever. Actually, next up let's talk about strength. So all these zips here are sealed to the max and strong. Not all, but all the clips that I've ever broken on previous bags are metal. This is the chest strap one, metal. Waist strap ones, metal. Actually, these waist straps are really cool. It's got this flap behind your back, and you magnetic pull that forward, tuck it in there, clips back in. Same over here, magnetic in, and they're hidden. Love it. There are handles everywhere. Handle on the back, handle on the top, handle on the butt, handle on the side, handle on the other side. Even actually while filming this, every time I use this bag, I find a new pocket. I should probably Google how many there are. Like there's one at the top, there's a magnetic one at the bottom here. Even these little tripod mounts here have little pockets behind them. There's little memory card pockets in there. The waist strap has pockets inside of that. Inside of the top part of the bag, pockets for days. It is incredibly customizable. Actually, I just went to Google this to find out how many pockets it has, and I found out some far more interesting stuff. This is 100% recycled 400D nylon canvas shell. Cool, I care about that kind of stuff. It is fair trade certified, it is 100% carbon neutral, and it has a lifetime guarantee. I'm not worried about breaking anything. I also have a personal pet peeve with inferior tripod gimbal mounting systems. I don't like to carry my tripod, especially if I'm, say, hiking somewhere, or if I've got to shake someone's hand, get through doors, etc. So I'm always mount them to my bag. And I'm a big fan of a good system that lets you mount your tripod or your gimbal to your bag. In this case, it lets you do both, or even a monopod or a light stand. And this one here has a phenomenal one. These little clips here that I've got set across the front just purely to make an X because it looks pretty, they actually unhook. And they do hook, so they've got this little loop on it. You find any one of these loops all around the bag. They're on the top, bottom, even on some of the inside modules. You loop it around and you pull it so it clicks, and it hooks in place. So you drop your tripod, your gimbal, your monopod inside of this pocket, you pull this round, you clip it on up top, pull it tight, you tuck the end of that in there if you don't want it hanging loose, and that there secures everything I've chucked at it, upside down, thrown it around fantastically. Now I know I'm rushing through this really fast, but just because it's a backpack review, it might not seem the most exciting thing, but this is the most exciting and the best bag I've ever had. I currently actively maybe have 3 or 4 bags that I use for different tasks depending on what I'm doing. In the couple of months since I've had this bag has replaced every single one of them and has turned into my overall everyday everything bag. But now I've got to mention, Peak Design sent me this bag to review. They have no say in all in whatever I say in this. They don't get to proof the video before I send it to them. I have free will to do whatever I like, and it is gifted to me. And because of that gift, I also feel I've got to point at this bag's biggest flaw, and it's a doozy. This bag isn't cheap. This is a premium bag made very, very well, but especially if you're new to looking at camera backpacks, this is probably double the price of the last best bag you've ever looked at. This is not a cheap bag. Majority of it's metal. Everything's double stitched, reinforced, strong. The research and development, the pocket location, the way it holds and secures everything. This is the best bag I've ever had, and that results in it being the most expensive bag I've ever looked up. So this definitely should not be the first bag you ever get. But I can nearly guarantee it might be the last bag you ever own.